This is beautiful. Just to make sure I'm still on the trail. Oh my goodness, look at this. All right, it is 5:30 a.m. and I am setting off on the Art Loeb trail. I'm 1 mile in. I've climbed about 500 feet, and I don't know if you can see on the GoPro, but a little bit of light starting to get in the sky. I am almost at mile 2, eating my first snack, and the sun is coming up. Love all the birds singing. Hello and good morning, and welcome to my channel. If we haven't met yet, my name is Megan, and welcome to this Art Loeb Ultra adventure. This is my first ever ultra. It's a 50K, 30 miles, and this is kind of interesting because it's a staggered start, pick your date ultra, so it's very unique in that way. Whew. We are climbing, so I'll put the camera up and get to going. There's a bear up there in the trail, running off. Hey, bear. I haven't made it up here. It's a cold mountain. It took me just under 2 hours to get here. I'm going to continue on that way. About 4 miles in. This is my first kind of self-imposed aid station since I'm doing this unsupported, to put on sunscreen and refuel, because I really wasn't able to eat much doing that climb. And I know the next section is still a little bit of climbing. We've already gone up 2,000 feet, but we've got to go up 3,000. And I can kind of see, it's really cool from up here, because you can see where you're heading, up to Shining Rock. And that is where I will stop and refill on water, because the only water source from there for about the next like 8 miles is down a half mile, and I want to carry enough water to get through that section without going down. So I'm up here right now in this super rocky section, which I believe is referred to as the Narrows. Kind of hard to know exactly what the Narrows refers to, but narrow, rocky. We're still climbing, but there's a little bit of runnable flat in here, so that's nice. But I'm excited. I got my first view of Grassy Bald, I think, and like Tennant Mountain area, so that's where we're headed. I don't know if you can tell how steep this is in the GoPro, but just to give you an idea of what I've been going up and down, just climbing this stuff. It's very, very slow going. Three hours in, we are almost at Shining Rock, where I'll be able to fill up my waters. This is just going to turn into a snack video. Nerd clusters, they are so good. 100 calories for this little bit. I keep thinking I hear something over there, but I don't know. Probably just birds. Art Loeb Trail. This way. Let's go. This section is actually quite runnable, so I'm very excited. If you watched the last video, we camped over there. Alrighty, 6.68 miles in. And this water source is flowing, so we're gonna fill up. So I'm using my B3 water filter. It's 1 liter, and then you can see here on the ground I've got 1 liter carrying capacity total. So half a liter has electrolyte mix and half a liter is just water. So I'm gonna refill everything because I know this next stretch is about 8 miles before my next for sure water source. There might be water in between, but I would just rather carry because I know this next section is very exposed. So we're gonna go ahead and fill up some bottles. Oh my goodness, I remember this section from the fall. I'll see if I can find a video to put over, but these trees were like yellow. They were so pretty. I mean, it's beautiful now, but in the fall, it's so special. Told you, snack channel. Goldfish now. People camping down there. There's a sign. Gosh, it's a beautiful day. I'm so grateful to be out here. Can we just take a moment and appreciate these views? Oh my goodness. It's supposed to rain all day. It's beautiful. It'll be hot later, but I'll take that over rain. We're going up. Ooh, fancy. Keeping it real. I don't just want to video the times where I'm running, because I'm power hiking, walking, whatever you want to call it, a decent bit of this, especially when it's uphill. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Stopping a little bit for a little water break, and I'm gonna switch my food. I see lots of people over here on Black Balsam. Because of the wind, but one's half of Black Balsam, and honestly, I feel great. I'm gonna stop and switch out my waters, but yeah, we've done most of the climbing, so I feel good about that. Here's the official Art Loeb trail sign. About this spot right here. This is where I took my first ever backpacking trip. Set up the camp just up there, and it was windy. Don't look at it now. We are 11 miles in, and I feel pretty good. We're not that far, so we'll see as the miles keep adding, but we've done most of the climbing. We've done 4,000 feet of climbing so far, and it's been just under 5 hours. I wanted to be at Black Balsam and be leaving before noon, and I will definitely be leaving well before noon, so pretty happy with that. I'm gonna enjoy my pizza and this view, and then we'll start heading down towards the Blue Ridge Parkway. Everything from here on out is new trail. I've never come down this way off of Black Balsam. It's kind of exciting. Alright, just crossed the road up there. It's a group of kids from school hiking up Black Balsam. And now going through this stunning pine forest. It's beautiful. Kind of hard to see the trail in here. I read some things about the steps. Completed 2023. We'll say this is very nice. We made it down to the Blue Ridge Parkway. Whew. Almost a half marathon in. I just gotta figure out which way to go. Oh, I see the trail over there. Okay. Every now and again, I pull out All Trails or Caltopo just to make sure I'm still on the trail, because there are so many side trails and not as many blazes as I would love. Yeah, we're good. Mile 15! We're halfway! Whew! The climbing never stops. Made it here to Deep Gap Shelter. Actually, it looks like it's new. Wow, look at that. Some chairs made out of firewood. Don't mind if I do. Tent pads. Alright, I gotta find the water source. I think it's down there, but I'm gonna look and just make sure. This is the last big climb of the trail. There are a couple other like 200, 300, 400 foot climbs. I think this one's like 600. It's up Pilot Mountain. So I'm gonna put some music on and grind it out. This is like a bunch of tight switchbacks. You cannot see how steep this actually is. Growing up, that's for sure. This is beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. Woohoo! Now we go down. Also, mile 16. Officially over halfway there. This whole side of the mountain is just charred. It's kind of like a slip and slide with all the leaves. Whew. 17 and a half-ish. I'm gonna be honest, my body was doing really, really well, but that descent got my knees. Like, I am feeling them. I know we got a lot of downhill left, so I'm gonna assess when I get to the next shelter at mile 22, I think, and figure out if I want to tape my knees or just deal with it. I know the last like 8 miles are a little bit more gradual. I changed my GoPro battery, so now we are moving and grooving, or something like that. Do you see this road? Oh my gosh. This means I'm 2/3 of the way. Oh my gosh. I mean, I knew I could do it, but actually being here and starting the last 10 miles of the trail feels crazy. I don't know. Oh, of course we're starting it with a climb, but it feels good to be here. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go. I know it might sound crazy, but I feel better at mile 20 than I did at like mile 5. I don't know, I got more energy and piece the downhill. Oh man, I'm just so grateful to be out here running this trail. Birds are chirping, people are out here enjoying it, nature is naturing. So grateful. Oh my gosh, wait, is that a bear? There's something very large over there. I still hear it. I don't know. If it was a bear, that would be bear number 3. I don't think I should count that one though, because I'm not for sure. Coming down on mile 22 here into Butter Gap Shelter. I have to go a little bit past to get some water. I won't film because there's people camping around here. Just finished my salt and vinegar chips. Oh my goodness, look at this. People at the shelter were cool. There's 2 people heading Sobo backpacking, and then another guy who's doing a flip-flop. Like quite literally, he started south, went north, and now he's heading back down south. And they said they saw someone come through just before me who was also running the trail. So, curious how far ahead he is of me, if I might see him. Probably not, but that'd be cool. So at this point I am just about to hit 22 miles. 23 miles is the longest day that I've done. So we're about to break into some new territory. I don't know that I've ever done this much elevation with this long. So I think we're already in some new territory. Such a peaceful little creek. I could hang out here for a while if I wasn't in a hurry. The last 8 miles are easy, they said. Super runnable, they said. No, no, no. We're climbing. I do not know if you can see that giant rock slab. That's cool. We're climbing at 24 miles, which means I just have a 10K left. Just a 10K. It's just one loop at Watson Mill. That's what I'm telling myself, because I'm definitely hitting, I don't know, like, my body feels good. I think I'm hitting a mental, just like, I want to shower and I want to go to bed. Oh man. Gotta reset my mind, remember why I'm out here, and enjoy these last 6 miles. Okay. We are approaching the top of Chester Knob, which means one more climb left after this. Crazy. All right, we're starting our last 3 miles. I think I'll make it down there maybe right at sunset, so that's good. I wanted to do a recap of the random things that people have asked me or said to me today. So, first started with, have you ever done the Barclays? No, I have not done the Barclays. Are you training for Leadville? Which was very specific and interesting. I got a lot of "you're crazies," or like, what convinced you to do this? It's so funny, like, just talking to people, and like, when they hear I'm not training for anything, like, I'm just doing this for fun, to see if I can. And I think as I come into the final descent here and do the bend into Davidson River. I think I just, you know, if you're watching this video, I hope that you can watch this and say to yourself, like, what is something that I can do that maybe I wasn't sure that I thought I could? Like, what can I go give a try? Obviously, don't attempt anything crazy without actually training for it. But I think if you've watched this far in the video, first of all, thank you. And second of all, please let this video be an inspiration, if not just to get outside and enjoy nature, but also to ask yourself more, why not, instead of just putting a can't in front of it. And be grateful for the body that you have and this world that we get to enjoy. I know that's kind of what I'm leaving today with. So yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I'd love to see you in future videos. Travel, adventure racing, adventure lifestyle. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel if that's something that you want to see. And I will see you at the finish line. There it is, 30 miles, 14 hours.